All right, abusia, yebemo bibia kwaba shronkoso aba POG Media so na abusia NDDA Npp criminals omo anti assemde new chief justice in town papa ye frenu Justice Baffoe Boni and American asem na abusia odin sembia ba betudwa amafia and panic etimi agrepo Npp criminals enye asem kumana according to Mr. Baffoe Boni no what you say cases ni bida hwa a papa case bu hwa ebeda Supreme Court enyende na ono ade a oba ababe start asset up regional tribunal court ama ye di cases ni ntentamiti abema Npp criminals no prosecution no we ba ye prosecute ni ejele ni prosecute ni ejele abusia Npp criminals NDDA omo anti asemode na NDC na friend Mustafa Bandi ena din sem no munchimu ebedum ya mepesem ba mi akone akwakuti de ko so na sana be kono mehwe so nya like jumedi na be like share ma foforo sensa entumi enkebi medamasi
person. So the Chief Justice on his resumption now, I hope that the Minister for Attorney General will speed up the processes to establish a special court. So that when you do Galamsey and you are caught, including those who have mined in the forest reserve, you see the number of ministers. Go to Ofuasia Iribi, go to Bekuduka's constituency. All these people are Galamsey fugitives.
But aren't you just speaking, really? Because your government also promised regional tribunals when they assume office. It's been 9 months.
I've said that, look, we are going to hold our own government accountable. We must move with speed. Ghanaians are impatient for the crawling and they're trying to handle these people as if they are babies. No, they don't deserve any attention. Let's do it, okay? Let's give fidelity to what Ghanaians want. Ghanaians want to see prosecution. They want to see people go to jail. Salam is talking about arrest. Paul Afoko's junior brother was released from the court. How many years did they keep him in remand? These people are talking about being intimidated. They should wait. We are not going to be going after the fries, our own party boys who are being used. The big ones are there. The ministers should open up on the scandals, constructions gate, and start arresting all these people. If they don't have the evidence, we will send the evidence.
So you have the evidence?
Let me tell you, when we're in opposition, you know the amount of investigation we have done?
So provide the evidence to the Attorney General. Let's see prosecution.
That we are here to ensure that we reset our own system to increase the speed. President Mahama has done what he has to do. We have an Attorney General, we have Minister of Interior, we have an IGP, we have National Security Coordinator, we have NIB boss. They must intensify and move with speed. These people cannot be walking on the street and making noise as if they are angels. Yesterday's nation wreckers today are making noise. They are telling you that it is the MPP, NDC that have worsened Galamsey. And you trust these people, these individuals who destroyed water bodies yesterday. A president who issued mining leases for people to mine, free for all. Chinese.
So why not declare a state of emergency? State
of emergency is a security term. When they are talking about it, they don't understand the implications. I do understand, okay?
What are the implications?
My understanding of a state of emergency is different from what a layman who doesn't understand security will say. So those who called for a state of emergency, I have never called for a state of emergency at the time. I hear some of our senior colleagues spoke about it. A state of emergency is a last resort. We have a well-functioning IGP in Ghana. We have a national security coordinator.
But even the police personnel are under threat. I recall how Abisu, when she went on the ground with the police, they were all under threat.
No, they were.
Why don't you take a radical approach to dealing with it?
The charade that people are in the forest and they have overpowered, trained army officials is not true. It can't be true. No Galamsey person is powerful than the military. Don't underestimate the power of the military. Look,
so why not deploy the military? Deploy the military, declare a state of emergency in these targeted areas. That's how you can deal with it now.
The approach has been streamlined far away from what was the case last month, where we had duplicated task forces. Everybody just get up and go to Galamsey side, harassing both legal small-scale miners and everybody. Today, NIMUs have been empowered. They are in the bush. In the last 1 week, they've been doing marvelous work. And I'm saying that attacking the bases alone is not the end, because when you move out, people go there and they enter there. So President have directed that there will be permanent military deployment. Yes, we can deal with what will happen from now. But what happened in the last 8 years? And I'm saying that we have a national security coordinator, we have NIMOS, we have IGP. Let him use his district commanders and arrest everyone. Those who have mined in the forest reserve, they have committed a crime. Let's begin to arrest them. Let there be a special court where they are sent. If you have been sent there and you are told to go and do reclamation and you don't do it, and you go to jail, by the time 1,000 people go to jail, Galamsey will be a thing of the past. President Mahama have done his bit. Let's now hold the ministers responsible to do their work.
Okay, and just before we wrap up, Tamale Central, you must be pleased. Alidu Seidu is the man for the job. Yeah. People have...
I think that it's not about being pleased. For me, we have gotten a replacement for our brother who have died, painfully. We are still mourning him anyway. And I congratulate Dr. Alidu Seidu. We are still targeting more seats. We are not going to demobilize our election machinery. The NDC's election machinery is not for demonstration. It's for strategic thinking and winning of competitive strategic elections. That is what we are capable of doing. Now, if you take the NPP to even assembly election, they lose. Salam have gone to organize demonstration with his national organizer who went to Akotia 1 week, is it 2 days or 3 days to election, and they lost. We don't do that. We think outside the box, we organize, we mobilize, and then we go into the field. Now, today, look at the number of young people in the NDC who have been put into government. Look at how they are performing. You can't say that about this current crop of executives in the NPP. I wish my brothers well in their re-election bid, but these gimmicks of demonstration will not stop anybody. We will hold their balls to the fire.
Mustafa Gbande,
there will be more arrests,
Deputy General Secretary.
Nobody, this government, the list of the things we are doing is harassment. The list of things this government is doing is harassment. In fact, there have been efforts to tame those of us who are firebrands, just so we balance the equation. So let them stop this deceiving. It says arrogant of power. I am not arrogant. From the day one, I speak my mind. I speak to them. I am telling him the truth. I've never been arrogant. I will apologize if I need to. So Salam, if we find out that whilst in government, he has stolen something from government, he's my brother, but he will be arrested. And he will be kept in the Maria.
Mustafa Gbande, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Let me take 1 minute, Salam Mustafa, just to wrap up the conversation. Your final words.
Well, I stopped listening at a point because I thought you were having a monologue. With Mustafa ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting. He has been ranting.
You had the opportunity to also make your point. So I'm giving you a minute to make your point as we wrap up the conversation.
I didn't hear anything sensible he said.
You don't
I'm
have
sorry.
A point.
Then there's no point to respond.
Okay, thank you. Salam Mustafa, a key member of the NPP. In the studio, Mustafa Gbande, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. You're still watching The Pulse. Please stay with us. We'll be back after this quick.
Oh, me person see restaurant. Inti na abayns ahwe ewewu. No hu say oh here 2 million the amount. Into the 2 million ko another ko edwuma na aban be check it. Ye wi ane atetewo. Ebia wo pese wo kɔ UK kɔ tena hɔ 3 years. Na ko sua sibia ye hotel. Sibia ye suan na aban atam sika amount 2 million pounds. 10,000 pounds. Or see a friend bibi a friend Asian model key. My But Kennedy, this your Asian model key, it's the same as Npp. It's the same as these same models are buying a war in existence. With Npp, Anna John Kumadano, Npp, it was entrepreneurs, young Ghanaians, going to tell the government what they can do with their business plan. And the government giving them seed money. In fact, this new government has introduced even a more comprehensive one. Besides, get me the flyer, let me explain. Kennedy, this model has been in existence for years. maybe okotin say Asia tare huninti. This kind of thing has been their economy, the way it's set up. No, our economy hasn't gotten to that point where you can just dish out government money and say "Sefakwa." So the idea say, and this NAPE thing, it was started by John Mahama in 2014. And I'm friend, yes, it was to make sure the youth, especially young graduates, are more ideas, are a good paper so hear the assistance of the government to put that idea into reality through the government support. No, and no na MPP for be changing yes no NAPE. And it was basically to do what? To finance or resource young Ghanaians, entrepreneurs who are willing to go into a trade or whatever kind of business, which will turn them into self-reliant entrepreneurs. Inti sa ideology, it already exists in Ghana. The other kind to say, Bawumia Bekache say, Google Maps, maybe ni Ghana. Google Map existed in Ghana before Bawumia came to power. But now Ǔrgěnt say Ghana for Jimmy and omudi be a friend the GPS address by. Sa dia na Bawumia be share him no. Now start to catch Ghana for we're introducing Google Map into Ghana. No. Before Bawumia became a running mate, people were driving with Google Map in Ghana. The same as timer Gehok akware fen saying kwasi ampe yi na ote Gehok Akuffo ado ase no Kofi Juma in 1995 or 96 ko time or the street address by or starting name Kumasi Boulevard Asafo Boulevard there or Ghana Fosika kodi that time no onimse street or the boulevard this is enye boulevard. But not that time, now Santifoni, my dear friend, Boulevard. Now, as Santifoni, my dear friend, street name. Into Okreti bibi to as Santifoni say, Wakwat na broche, not a grand concourse so. Into bedra Safoni atro Asafu Boulevard. Abra na adeno kanko. Ebia kanko no mucha. These are things that have existed MPP for the area Ghana Fosika until John Mahama buy in 2012, 13, 14, 15 or making sure we're streamlining no amana beye a whole project the youth of Ghana enya so MPP for ya sabaye under Akuffo ebe change yes ni NAPE omo destroy no. This thing that Keno Japan you are proposing, let me read something to you. And sometimes, your handlers, I think they think say you are weak-minded kakra. They throw things at you because they need to also show you say they are working. Now, this is what I'm talking to you about. This is what all the way in 2025, John Mahama Krekan Wasem this year, President Mahama launches the Ejumewura program to combat youth unemployment and foster entrepreneurship. In the NDC Kraba, NAPE, they have re-enhanced it. Papa, and then our friend Asian model. No, it already exists in Ghana. Now, so we read this program, NDC for I Hansen Ye under John Mahama. Mami reading show. You will understand to say whatever you are trying to suggest, it already exists, and the nation builder, the wisdom politician, John Mahama, it was already in existence. It had been in existence, and he's back again to even polish it more. Now, Mami read this new one at John Mahama dia banin show. Your friend the Ejumewura project. And na saying omolanche Nti Kennedy, you need to understand. Take your time and read. The people behind you, they are not learned. They are not too. Bawumia Akuffo na. They don't understand Ghana the economy. In this way, so we read this program. This is what it says. A Ejumewura program is designed to create, mentor, and support a minimum of 10,000 business annually with a particular focus on empowering young individuals aged 18 to 35. Into a Ejumewura program now, John Mahama Diabasisiano, that is what it's sought to do. It's basically going to empower young people through business, through different crafts, through what they feel they can do to become self-reliant. Now, so really quick, I say, beneficiaries of the program will receive comprehensive assistance. Kennedy, comprehensive assistance won't tell us here. aban say omo a benya saa dwumadie we hu fa so no omo benya emwa eye donko mwa eso omasene comprehensive assistance. That means say saa emwa na aban ede so wasene no eye emwa ebetumi ama wagina ama wadwuma eda weni so ana weni da so no egina ne na so your friend comprehensive assistance obitumi ma assistance ba na enya comprehensive ya ka se bibia comprehensive a e wongina so e wo fapem na wo kan na wo ko weni ma say na chirechire mu say beneficiaries of the program will receive comprehensive assistance including skill training in sanudwuma so hyemu enye sika keke ne yetamama wo aban eye NDC aban no ebema wo nsanedwuma wo Asian model na John Mahama already all implement no and na mijidwam mo wate ase say you are late. Are you late? Mr. P, Mr. S, get me are you late by Papi Kojo. Papi J. Kennedy, are you late? Mr. P, Mr. S, get me are you late? Get me the one with Kwabute and let me play the remix for them. Are you late? Now, uko wenima you see mentorship. You nipa bi omo betenetene omo be guide o a kire se adwuma pese okomi sebio adwuma we de anka me hwe de wo pese wo ye na we mmoa we beboa we de anka wo ye no wo ye na santimema e beboa ifri se we eben we de anka wo ye no western regional because abe e wo ho nti wo ye no wo ha obenya sikantam e na friend mentorship nipa bi be krakra wo ni nyina e wo John Mahama project o de abem adwuma wura no eno no bibi ete se eye ade a ye frɛ no eye access to startup capital ye bema wo dwetire sikapudio a wode be hye adwuma nim nti aban in this program adwumawura program no ebema odwetire a wode be hye adwuma nim ya bema nipa a obekrakra na asama e de insano adwuma esipim ni ama comprehensive assistance nti enye mmoa eye mmoa ba akopɛ eye mmoa ewontini eye ntini emu biabia wobetumi ede woni atoto bebre so a ebesi wiye na wokɔ anim a say eye and essential equipment ye be sama eye de nyoma akande a wobedi adwuma nti adwuma wura program na John Mahama de aba no ene na wakɔ hu bibia friend Asian model no it already exists under the NDC government. It is all can thereby ensuring the sustainability and success of their ventures. Now, when you go forward, in his address, where John Mahama nyansa for the Kasano, John Mahama is already ahead of you guys. John, oh you're ahead. Kennedy, are you late? Bawumia, so are you late? Why are you late to the dad? Want to? I want what to watch chum. Want to watch chum. Watcher. Yako yenyim da dada. Ya wom. John da wom or da wom da dada. John Mahama was that wom. Where you want somewhere who tell light on cutting into I want to watch it. One shall go John da wom da dada. Now it can't go anymore. In his address, President John Dramani Mahama underscored the program's importance in tackling youth unemployment, which he identified as one of Ghana's most pressing challenges. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to creating decent and sustainable job opportunities for young people in alignment with the broader agenda of the National Democratic Congress to stimulate economic growth and innovation. Inti Adiana Osha that Adiana Oka said ancient model no it already exists under this government. And then your friend a Jumera program. You get skill, you get mentorship, you get equipment, you get capital, you get comprehensive assistance. It is not just about carrying money and giving to young people. It's about preparing them for the markets. And that is what John Mahama and NDC for. The startup is there. The creativity is there. The knowledge that is backing what they want to do is there. People will guide them through mentorship. Eddie Kennedy, you cannot just go watch documentary and just come and say you want to implement the no. Ain't I late da. John Mahama was our womb da oko. I want watcher. Want to have go when you moko. John Mahama orchestra one day John Mahama okay. One day my John Mahama okay. Offer oye ejuma wobeye ama imbranted and baba wa one so opera bambua one mawunya one juma woye John Mahama no orchestra.
Idea is not exactly the best. Ejuma Ura can advise you what other business idea you can look at. Their businesses will be selected based on their scalability, sustainability, and their potential for job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ambitious undertaking, but it is necessary if we are to secure a prosperous and resilient future for the youth of Ghana. But let me point out that this program is not like others that were announced in the recent past with a lot of fanfare, but proved to be mirages without adequate funding to sustain them. Ejuma is fully funded with adequate allocation. Ejuma is fully funded with adequate allocation provided by the Ministry of Finance in the 2025 budget. My young brothers and sisters, many big businesses of today were the startups and micro enterprises of yesterday. The Jumara program is designed to be inclusive. It's designed to be youth-led. It's designed to be Ghanaian-owned. And so you must be a Ghanaian to be part of the Jumara program.
So, Kennedy, you have an idea. John Mahama has already launched it, a Jumara program. The Asian model does not exist.
Alright, Abushia, it's just winning some also our political hiring. So, according to Mustafa Bandi, what was a new Chief Justice way or no was say oba about set up regional tribunal court, not just say a fast prosecution etimi akoso esan say over 200 cases and NPP criminals NPP for nyamesienka bonedie omo edi people pa ohwe chairman muntumi Cecilia Dapa Ken Ofowiata Abushia cases ewo ho na tribunal court na amba mudia case ni bi ho a ebechenti according to Mustafa Bandi no say dia new Chief Justice His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointing no adebako a edana koma so a o say yenya so ni ina o best start aye and so best set up regional tribunal court ni start edi nsem no wano abusua me de mo besia na madam asesa maje peniye me ekuti nsem a ekoso e political highway so POG Media madam ase